Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you all? After a nice weekend, we are here again in front of our chart. Price is little better, working without direction, but still now the entries are little difficult to manage. How are you all, by the way? New week, new war, new everything. Start from the newest area. Yeah, Apex has some problem with the trade of it. It's really difficult. I don't know what to say about this, but yeah, it's a little difficult to manage those problems while you are actually trading. I'm not interested to talk about them. It's prop firm, every kind of prop firm. It's good to use those prop firm because we don't have that much money to trade through the broker, like $10,000, $20,000 to trade through the broker. So prop firm is the really best option for some of us. While there is pros, there is cons as well. So obviously there will be some bad effect or bad side effect with all the good effects. You have to adjust it, man. You have to adjust it. Sometimes shit happens. So all of these prop firms are good and bad, both of them all together. Okay, so you can hear me, guys. Thank you so much for hearing me. Make sure that you have pushed the like button. Make sure all of you has pushed the like button. Before starting everything, I need that likes, please. Walaikum salam ala Mahmudi. How are you, brother? Hey, cat lover. Good morning, Minato. Good morning, Sijo. Good morning, man. Outlander from Indonesia. I'm here from Portugal. Good morning, Outlander. I wish my good morning is going to deliver you around within 1 second. Oh, sorry, within 3 seconds in Indonesia. Walaikum salam, Imon. Good morning, Moon. Hey, Said. How are you, brother? Walaikum salam, Tahir. Good morning, brother. Donichi, good morning. Trade of it is down. Can't place an order. Yep. Uh, Sometimes it happens, as I told at the beginning. Sometimes it happens, and we have to pay for this. Nothing to do. So really no word to say about that because when I mailed them, I have already shared what they replied. They told that this third party trading is third party. I can't manage this one. So like trade of it is also the third party maybe. I don't know. I don't know. But you have to be patient. That's all. Good morning, Hitesh. And good morning, Imon. Brother, I'm also in live. Oh, okay, that's cool, man. Okay. El Satpathy, good evening, brother. Good evening, brother. Everyone, please push the like button before starting this stream. Would love to wait 2 more minutes so that other people can join, and then we'll go for the price action. We have nothing to do until 9:30, so I will have a lot of time, and we'll talk about that. No worries. Just make sure that all of you has pushed the like button. Yeah. What the hell? Please push the like button. Take profit trader, now they are providing 50% discount. If anyone interested about take profit trader, more don't forget to use the code T2 wizard. And my funded futures, 20% discount for the existing users. That means if you are still trading or if you ever trade with my funded futures, then you will get a 20% discount. But if you are a fresher, that means you never trade through my funded futures, you will get 40% discount. Either way, it's gonna be cheap. No activation fees, nothing. If any of you are interested about my funded futures, don't forget to use the code T2 wizard for my funded futures as well. Tradify, earn to trade. All of these platforms are good, but they have some bad side effect as well. So make sure that you are aware of, I mean, aware of all of the side effects. Side effects comes with all the good things always. Okay, guys, let's talk about the price action a little bit. So this is the weekly chart for Nasdaq. So for market opened there, started to fall. This is the relatively equal low, so I would love to mark a line over there so that later I can remember that this is the area. So let me mark it as a sell side liquidity. So far this is the nearest sell side liquidity. Then I have this sell side liquidity, so I would love to mark this sell side liquidity as well here. These two sell side liquidity I have from the weekly chart, and here I have a weekly, new week opening gap over there. So I would love to mark that new week opening gap there, here, and I'll write down like, okay, here's which date it has created. Okay, 18th November. Just new week opening gap. That is the new week opening up over there. Let me make sure that all of the time frames are visible. Set the 5. Okay. So we have some new week opening gap over there, and we have this new week opening gap here by this week. So I'd love to mark this new week opening gap as well. This is the new week opening gap. Okay. So I have these two new week opening gap. This is from this week. That means Friday close, Sunday open. This is the new week opening gap, and this new week opening gap above this new week opening gap. So I'd love to keep these two new week opening gap over here and these two sell side liquidity. So this low, and this is the running candle. It's not closed yet, but it was very near to the sell side liquidity. So I'm going to mark it as a sell side liquidity, and here I have clean sell side liquidities over there from the weekly chart. So these two sell side liquidity is my interest to see if market can fall for them. And overall this week 50% over here, which is the immediate rebalanced week. I want to mark a line over there as well. That means if this market would love to go little higher, it can reach until this week 50%. I'll make it like this, and I don't need to write down anything. I'll just keep that in my mind because I'll have less lines on my chart. This is the things I am watching from the weekly chart, nothing else. Would love to go to daily chart. So here is the daily chart. This is that low. This is that relatively equal lows, exact clean lows from here to here. These two, 3 candle or something like that. But if you'd love to mark these two relatively equal lows, you can go for that. But I'm just gonna keep it like this one. Then later I will adjust them all together. Over here, new week opening gap and this new week opening gap, perfect. So for what do I have here? Anything else do I have which I can mark from the daily chart? Can I mark anything else? So the sell side liquidity, market has perfectly cleared those sell side liquidity by last Friday. Was a shallow run. market has cleared so far. It has cleared those shallow run. If it can close here somewhere and make a fair value gap, I'll expect that this is gonna be taken. All of the sell side liquidity is gonna be taken. If it can close around this area and keep maybe this fair value gap, it is also acceptable. There is a fair value gap over here which is around this liquidity. I prefer the fair value gap below or around exact around this liquidity level, but still I have some fair value gap above the liquidity, not convinced it. Yeah, if it can close around here somewhere and make a fair value gap over there, then I'll look for this sell side liquidity. Finally, this fair value gap from the daily chart. So I'd love no later I will mark this fair value gap where market can maximum reach for this fair value gap. So anything else? No, there is nothing important to mark here anymore. I don't think so. Any kind of new day opening gap which is very obvious. Something there is a volume balance small. Would love to mark that volume balance, which is actually new day opening gap, but I'm gonna keep it here as a new day opening gap. This is the new day opening gap over here. This candle close, this candle open. Yeah, it's too long. Okay, it's been long, but so far I can see that this new day opening gap has delivered this buy side liquidity. Then market actually supported this new day opening gap. Still there is a sell side liquidity delivered important here. I don't have the sell side liquidity. I need a down close candle through this gap, which is a volume balance by the way. So I will keep it over here to see that some kind of reaction from there, and then market will reverse and go for that sell side liquidity or not. Okay, I know this is something new. We don't do this like that way, but this is another way to observe the market from every time frame. So I would love to go for but this way. Okay, this year. So that's why I removed all of this drawing. As you can see, just 6 drawing right now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This 6 line I have here. So everything else I just removed from my chart. So this is the new volume balance of the new day opening gap around this area, which has been respecting over here. Perfect, nothing worries. Let's go to the hourly chart. So okay. From the hourly chart, what do we have? This is the gap over here, all of this buy side liquidity. I really wanted to see that market will trade this gap, at least this gap, and then it will fall. So let me check what happened here. Yeah, nobody has taken that gap. And this is that weak 50% from that immediate rebalance I marked from the weekly chart. If you remember that is immediate rebalance weak 50%. It would be the best if market could go higher, trade that fair value gap, then it will start to fall. That would be the best case of scenario. Market didn't do that. From hourly chart, to be honest, I don't have anything to mark from the hourly chart. This is the low which is market has made so far. Below this low, this that clean lows which I marked from the weekly chart. Daily chart I showed you, this that clean sell side liquidity over here. Very clean sell side liquidity around this area. Very clean. Okay, now you can say that why market left that clean sell side liquidity over here. It can be like this way because it's the contract has been changed. Okay, so when the contract has been changed already, it's look like weird. So sometimes you'll see this clean sell side liquidity or clean highs, clean lows because of the contract change. It can be possible as well. I don't know why left, but it is the sell side liquidity. I want to see the next. If market keep falling, that sell side liquidity will be the next target. Right now market is respecting this new day opening gap. Over here it is respecting this fair value gap. There is a fair value gap over here. So I'd love to mark this fair value gap, this one from the hourly chart. Instead of this gap, I don't have anything. What is your bias? You have already watched the weekly analysis video, so you know what is my bias. So there is the hourly gap. I'll keep it until 4. Okay. So anything else? Right now it is trading this gap. I'm not going to mark this gap. So I'll have to go for 15-minute chart. From 15-minute chart, what else can I see? Can I see? Can I see? There is a fair value gap from 15-minute chart. Would love to see this fair value gap over here, which is a 15-minute bearish gap. So I'd love to keep it until this area. Any kind of buy side liquidity? I have this buy side liquidity, so I'll keep that in my chart as my buy side liquidity. Instead of this one, I don't have any other buy side liquidity, at least not from 15-minute chart. Sell side liquidity, I have this one. Is instead of this one, I don't have any other sell side liquidity as well. This is the order block, so I'll keep it in my chart, that order block, to see if it can go hold the price and send the market higher. Remember, the order block is from open to the high. This whole area is the order block, so it doesn't need to trade this line. It doesn't need it to trade. So would love to see if it can hold the price and send the market higher, at least for this hourly gap or this 50-minute gap, which is not traded yet. So market actually left that 15-minute gap open. This is the 8:30 open. This is the midnight open. Market, you can see here, this is the midnight open, and market has opened here around this area. So what did it open? Seems here, this is the opening of today's price action. So after market opened there around 21,028, 028, until here it has fallen. So how long it is actually opened there? Overnight fall for 334 handle. This is the fall for overnight, 334 handle. Overnight big expansion. It can be choppy this morning session, but I want to see little buy move, at least for this gap, hourly gap, or this buy side liquidity here. Let's see if it can go for that. If it go through this new day opening gap, this sell side liquidity will be my next. How much? 79 handle. Not bad. Yeah, we'll see if it can go through this new day opening gap. Maybe we'll go for this sell side liquidity. Nothing too interesting, nothing too serious. This is the NFP, CPI week. Wednesday 8:30 a.m. is the CPI. So if there is CPI in Wednesday, Monday and Tuesday is the lowest probable day to trade, because most of the time market makes the liquidity by Monday and Tuesday, and then CPI give us the run. If CPI run is big, very big, very big, then Thursday is low probability, because after the big run, most of the time Thursday is consolidation. But if CPI is not that much big run, then Thursday is also a good area to trade. Otherwise, Friday is mental capital preservation day. Either way, it's not a good day to trade Friday. I never support to trade in Friday. Most of the time it hurts me a lot. So we'll see how this market is going to finish its job around this area. We'll wait until 9:30 and then we'll see how it is going to react. So I'll go back to 1-minute chart. From 1-minute chart, if I see something cool, I'll go for that. This is the buy side liquidity here from 1-minute chart. Okay, bring forward. Okay, so this high, that high, relatively equal highs. So I have this buy side liquidity. Do I have any sell side liquidity? I have, okay, all of these are liquidity actually, because you can see all of these are clean liquidity. So I'm going to mark this low as a social liquidity overall. Okay, I don't want to go for this relatively equal lows. Instead of that, all of these are accumulation. Market come back again to this accumulation area, which is here. I believe that it has traded the 50% of that accumulation zone, but let me check. This is the zone. Yeah, almost 50%, not exactly the 50%, almost 50% trade, and then went higher. So in short period of time or in a very lower time frame, I have some buy side liquidity there, have some sell side liquidity here around this area. So let's see how it is going to trade. From 15-minute chart, all we have this order block here. It is already trading the order block around this area, but it can fall little more to trade the 50% of that order block from 15-minute chart, which is from here to here. This is that order block, and the 50% is here, which is around the last parabolic from the 1-minute chart. So maybe it can come until the last parabolic, then it can spend higher to for this buy side liquidity first. It is also possible. We'll see about that as well. Right now it's time to wait for 9:30 open to see how it is going to trade around 9:30. Let me go to the dollar index. What is it doing? Let me check. Okay, so dollar index, I wanted to see that it will be bullish. So far it is bullish. Perfect. Let's see if it can reach until this last parallel gap. And then this buy side liquidity from dollar index, which is here, clean highs. Can it go for those buy side liquidity? That is my intention. But so far this was the target. For this specific week, I want to see that it will go for this last parallel gap. 1 hour chart. Nothing serious. 4 hour chart. Nothing serious. Relatively equal lows respecting this parabolic gap, which I told that keep an eye over here. If it failed to trade this gap, maybe it will keep falling for this clean sell side liquidity here, this low and that low, very clean lows. Then I have this extreme sell side liquidity, which I don't want to see it will be taken by this week. I want to see it will keep going higher, by the way. Right now, respecting this parabolic gap, it can fall little more to take this liquidity before going higher again, or maybe it will come back again to this parabolic gap, which is from, I guess, daily 4-hour chart. Yeah, it can fall for this 4-hour chart, that parabolic gap, and then it will go higher. So my intention to see if it can fall for this 4-hour parabolic gap at least before going higher. We'll see how it is going to react over here. This is the mini S&P, and for mini S&P, extremely bearish. Okay, to be honest, it is extremely bearish. That is the last parabolic gap that was holding the price so far until the last week. It was holding this price, this last parabolic gap. By today, so far it came here. It can be the liquidity taken, then it can start to go higher again. But otherwise, this sell side liquidity, according to our weekly analysis, you know what is our direction. From here, it has traded this gap where Nasdaq failed to trade this gap. So it's cool, not bad. From 15-minute chart, came to this order block, perfectly tapped to this order block, respecting this order block, going higher. Good to see for this buy side liquidity, which is over here. Can it take this clean buy side liquidity over here? This clean buy side liquidity, and then this buy side liquidity, which is from here to here. So let me show you this buy side liquidity and that buy side liquidity. Finally, can it go for those buy side liquidity? I'm interested to see them to be taken. Respecting from this order block, it will go higher, take that buy side liquidity, then it will go for those buy side liquidity. That is my interest to see right now, if it can go for those buy side liquidity. If and only if it close below here, below this low, then this sell side liquidity will be taken, or this sell side liquidity will be my target. Until then, I want to say it will keep going higher, and at least it will take those buy side liquidity by today. So these buy side liquidities are my interest to see, if and only if market doesn't leave to keep them open until the CPI. Otherwise, they are going to be taken. Let's see what is happening in Dow little bit, so that we'll have an overall idea of what they are doing actually. Dow is extremely bearish. He doesn't give a shit to anything. I mean, he's just falling. All of these lows. Oh man, it is extremely bearish. That's cool. For 4 hour, 1 hour chart, too far already. It's here. Trading this breaker block, low, high, lower, low, breaker block. Can this breaker block hold the price, keep this market higher for this high, and then finally this bearish fair value cap? Can it reach until this bearish cap, until that area? Would love to see that. From 15-minute chart, this is that order block you have seen for both Nasdaq and E-mini S&P. This is that buy side liquidity, which has been perfectly taken by Dow. When Dow has taken those liquidity, I believe that Nasdaq and E-mini S&P will follow the Dow, because this is the strongest market in between those three. So maybe they will follow this one, and then Dow will start to go for those buy side liquidity, while Nasdaq and E-mini S&P will follow them slowly. That is my intention, to see if it can go for that. And yeah, nothing serious over there. Remember, it doesn't need to trade this order block, but if you trade it, perfect. That is perfect. Yeah, in short, that is all for pre-market. Would love to open the 15-minute chart on my right. This is the 15-minute chart. You all of you know this buy side liquidity is from 1-minute chart. So let me keep it until 1-minute chart. This is the so-called buy side liquidity from 1-minute chart, and yeah. Let's see how it is going to trade over here. We'll wait until 9:30 to find some kind of entry opportunities. Right now I'm in my funded futures. The reason is Apex has some problem, so I will try the my funded futures. So it's actually my funded futures here. You know, the last ammo account that was 004, I mean 003, then I passed it, I got the 004. So this is the next account. Yep, this is that account. Apex has to fix, and I really have I need to struggle to fix all of my losses I got because of that problem. I shared all of you guys, if you remember. Huge loss because I was not able to put the stop loss. Someone just told that, brother, you took 9 micro entry and then you are not able to fix the 4 micro entry, so you got 1500 loss. No, it doesn't like that way. I pushed my button and then I was not able to put the stop loss. It was loading first, and then the whole fall I got by 10 micro contract. I was trying to close the trade. Nothing was working. It was just loading. Okay, so when it fell too far and got near about $700 loss, then it closed automatically. It was kind of a server problem, and obviously when I am getting that huge loss, I don't have that in my mind. I didn't have that mind to record it. Then I tried to mitigate them, and in the meantime it was happening again and again. That market was not working actually. Then I recorded it and then I shared it with you guys so that I can find some solution. It didn't work, and I mailed them. They told that this third party, they have nothing to do with this. We'll wait until 9:30. Okay. Oh my leg. Yeah, it's really struggling. So much struggling, Gupta. Titu, can I see new week opening gap levels, bro? If you don't mind. If I mind, what you are going to do? If I mind, what you are going to do? Let me know that. I went to this weekly chart. This is that new week opening gap here. This is that new week opening gap I marked on my chart. Here to here. Okay. This is that new week opening gap, and another new week opening gap by this week, which is over here. This is the this week new week opening gap. This is long before. This is that new week opening gap. This week new week opening gap. And here is we have new day opening gap. So if I go to your daily chart, there is a new day opening gap. I just marked it because I have found a buy side delivery through that volume balance, but I never get the sell side delivery. So there is no down close candle went through this gap. So that is why I just marked it to see if it can provide me the sell side delivery over there. So it has tapped to this 15-minute bullish order block. That is that 15-minute bullish order block. It tapped to this bullish order block here. My first intention to see, can it go for those buy side liquidity from 1 minute chart? Can it go for those buy side liquidity? I want to see it will go for those buy side liquidity. If it keep falling, then this sell side liquidity, and finally the clean sell side liquidity over here. We'll wait until 9:30 to see how it is going to react. This is that 15-minute bearish gap, new midnight open, 8:30 open. Don't get confused. 15-minute bearish gap, hourly bearish gap, new week opening gap, 8:30 open, order block, midnight open. Sell side liquidity, new day opening gap here. I just went step by step so that you guys can understand how I predetermine my bias. If I'm bullish, if I'm bearish, how I go for that. I intentionally did it Jack T. There is little problem, as I showed you like last week. If you remember last week, 6 p.m. here. That was the high where market never take this high. So this is actually Friday open. Sorry, not that one. My mistake. That is my mistake. Sorry. That was not the area I was looking for. 6. Was that here? Where was that actually? It's not Thursday, it was in Friday. I forgot. I mean, last streaming I have shown you that how the micro chart and mini chart are different. Sometimes they're too much different, but as micro, I'm trading the micro, so I'm doing it from the micro chart. But you will just adjust it with the mini chart. It's almost same, little difference. So all you don't get here, maybe the precision you won't get here. That is why my stop loss is a little bigger over here. So if I think that market will never come here, I put it over there. Something like this. I want to take a buy here. So in NQ chart, I want to put my stop loss here 1 tick below that low. But as I'm using the micro, I'll put it here maybe little lower, something like that. Good morning, Marquis. If you mind, then I will just shut my mouth. No, man, please don't shut your mouth. Keep your mouth open. Don't shut it. I was joking, brother. Please don't mind. I was joking. Hello, Tamimi. How are you, sir? By the way, guys, the sound is okay, right? There is no problem with the sound system. So this is the 9:30. Let me mark the opening gap. Oh man, disaster. Huge opening gap. This is the opening gap high. Uh, if I can make it thicker. Yeah, it's better. So that we can see the opening gap. This whole area is the opening gap. Opening gap high, upper quadrant, 50%, lower quadrant, and the low. Would love to mark this last variable gap from 1 minute chart there to there. This is more 1 minute last variable gap. This is 1 minute entry variable gap. So if it can fall until this last variable gap before going higher, my intention to see that this market will go a little higher and take this buy side liquidity. That is my intention, first intention to see. So let's see if it can go for that. Any kind of buying opportunity I'll go for that. But for selling, I will wait for this new opening gap to be broken. If it is broken, then I'll think about the sell. Maybe. Sounds good. Thank you. Hey, Indian fashion design, fashion sing boutique. How are you, sister? Boots. Let's go, ma'am. Okay, Tam. Thanks for being here, Tamimi. Outlander is in Indonesia. AFX is gone already. He's lost. AFX is lost. You is still here. Gupta is here. That's cool, man. My first intention to see, can this market go for this buy side liquidity? This is my first intention to see. But before going over here, it can trade this last gap. So it has came to this last gap. I'm going to remove it. This is the last gap from 1 minute chart. So can it hold the price, send the market higher for this buy side liquidity? Any kind of buying opportunity I'll get now, I'll go for that. Hey Hassan, good evening, brother. Jonathan, you are here, man. Thank you for being over here, man. Thank you so much. Would love to see that it will respect the 50% of that week. At least, even if it fall, it will respect the 50% of that week. So I wanna see that this 50% of that week will not going to be broken. Just keep it like this way. 1 minute last variable gap, week 50%, which has taken all the liquidity, trade the last variable gap. This 50% of that week is important. Don't wanna see any body close below this 50% of that week. If I'm looking for any buying opportunity. So this 50% should not be broken. Good morning, Murshad. Hello, brother. SK, how are you, man? What about your sister? What about your daughter, brother? Let me know. By the way, this the new. I mean, this low has been taken, so I don't need to worry about this weak 50% anymore. Even if it respect this weak 50%, I don't care about that weak 50% here anymore because the low has been taken over here. This is that new day opening gap. Tap to this new day opening gap top over here. Constant crossment rejection, top rejection. Can it go higher? Or does it keep falling? If it wants to keep falling, I would love to wait until a 15-minute candle close below this new day opening gap, and then out this volume balance, maybe then this sell side liquidity, then that sell side liquidity. They will be my interest to see. It can be choppy because overnight big run. Okay, it's broken. Order block has been broken. I guess it has provided me the first presented gap. So I'll try to catch a sell over there from the first presented gap. If it can make actually. So where it will be. Let me check actually how much the stop loss is gonna be. Yep. He's doing great too, not letting me sleep these days. Yeah, she will enjoy with the time with his father. That's for sure, man. And you have to accept that. Actually, this first presented gap is actually from this volume balance. So there is a very small volume balance. I'm not interested to mark it from there because it's gonna be huge line. So I would love to keep it this small area. But as this is the volume balance, okay. Now I'm in market. Let's see if it can provide me 25 handle at least. My intention to see if it can provide me 25 handle. So I just went for 2 micro contract for 20 handle stop loss, 25 handle target. This is the sell side liquidity. I'll go for, actually I'll make it 1 here. and another one to the sell side liquidity. Just do this like that way. After the, if I can take the partial, I'll put, by the way, it should be buy stop. There should be two buy stop, right? So I'll keep it like this way. 13 handle, 12 handle, 13 handle, 13, 16, 17, 16, 16, 16 again. Let fall, man, let fall. Give me 25. Don't make me wrong. It's just 25 handle. Give me that. Just give me 25 handle so that I can put the stop loss to the break even. That was 20 handle actually. So 20 handle, after 20 handle, sometimes it can reverse, but yeah, I would love to go for this risk at least for 25 handle if it can provide me that 25 handle. So far it has provided me 20 handle. So I could take a partial over here, but would love to hold it until 25 handle to take the partial, and then we'll go for this. So partial has been taken, we'll put my stop loss to the break even because I should close my trade around 25 handle, right? As I'm not able, I am trying to catch that huge run until this sell side liquidity, I'll put my stop loss to the break even so that even if I get stopped out, I'm not going to get upset because 25 handle has been delivered over there. Okay, so don't get confused. Here 25 handle has been delivered already. As I took the partial, I put my stop loss to the break even. So that I can try to catch that wholesale until this sell side liquidity. But our trade should be done here. You know, the first presented gap entry, it should provide us 25 handle, which has been provided already. Now, if I get stopped out, I'll get stopped out to the break even. So I'm not going to cry for that because I knew that it can reverse after 25 handle. It can reverse. Got stopped out. Okay. Now, if you say this is a losing trade, I will argue with you because this is the area it should provide me. But I was thinking if it can take this sell side liquidity. So after taking this, I'll just put my stop loss to the break even. This is that new day opening gap or that volume balance, which is still holding the price. So my first intention to see if it can go higher. I'm going to remove this. I got the market structure shift over there. Let's see if it can make a fair value gap. To trade this fair value gap, then go for this buy side liquidity, which is over here. Or if it keep going higher, I'll just let it go. Remember, 25 handle has been delivered, so I don't care about this. Another market structure shift. If market keep going higher, I have nothing to do because the 15-minute candle you can see here, still this order block is holding. But to be honest, I'm watching this area, which is the new day opening gap. It came to this new day opening gap. Now it is going higher. Perfect. I'm not able to take this buy again because if I would love to push my button from this fair value gap after the market structure shift here, if I would love to push the button over there, my stop loss is gonna be 1,000 times bigger than. But if any of you want to go for that, you can go for that. So 52 handle. I'm not interested to take that. Maybe 52 handle, something like that. Okay. I'm not interested to go for that. But you can try this if you want. Would love to see if this buy side liquidity can market go for this buy side liquidity, but the way it is going, I'm not able to take this entry. That was the entry depending on that first presented gap, not our price action entry. This is the first presented gap entry, and our real entry is we are looking for buying opportunity. We had this order block here, which is still holding the price because of the little volatility. It fall little bit, but still this order block is holding the price. Okay, so here from the 15-minute chart, now it can tap to this area Let me show you this. Yeah, that could be the entry. There is another opportunity to put the stop loss here. I'm not interested to do that. Just cover that breaker block, low, high, lower low. The highest up close body close candle is a breaker block. So we can do this, but it's little risky, right? Because it can come back again to trade this first presented gap. So not interested to take this entry from here. But it is also possible that maybe it will work, maybe it won't work. I don't know. I'm not able to do it because the first presented gap is here. I can't simply cover this one. So even if I would love to cover it, I have to cover the first presented gap, which is gonna be 37 handle stop loss. Just not interested to take this entry because it's highly volatile. So I'll let this go to wait for some better opportunities. Or if it would love to keep falling for the sell side liquidity, we'll see that. That is the fair value gap that has been respected again. Nobody closed above this fair value gap. Perfect. And this is that breaker block low. So far we have seen a mohawk here. This is the mohawk. This is the low of this breaker block. So far we got a mohawk. This is the first presented gap. It can come back again to tap to this new opening gap. I mean, sorry, this first presented gap top. In the meantime, this is the top of this new opening gap, that volume balance as well. Tap to this volume balance top. So we'll see how it is going to react from there. Thank you so much for writing boom, brother. I love that word, boom. Remember why I didn't take this entry. I didn't take this entry because the stop loss. It's a huge stop loss. If I'm wrong, I will get a huge loss. So far it came to this bullish fair value gap 50%. Here, that is the 50% of that bullish gap after the market structure shift. So can it hold the price and send it higher again? I want to see that. If it keep falling, I'll wait until this new day opening gap or that volume balance has been broken. Then I'll start to think about that sell side liquidity. Until then, I'm only interested about that buy side liquidity. So if any of you would love to take the sell, please go for that. If you find any entry opportunities over there, go for that. I'm not saying any of you to go for buy or sell, buy or sell, buy or sell. I'm just saying what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking that this market will go higher for this buy side liquidity now. That is my intention to see, because this new day opening gap or that volume balance is holding the price, and this market will go higher. Come back again, tap to this first presented gap, and see speed now, very speed now. If it keep falling, maybe it will take this sell side liquidity and then go for this sell side liquidity. In the meantime, if I get an opportunity after the body close below this area on my right, below this gap, then maybe I'll think about the sell. But until then, I'm just not interested to look for sell. I'm only interested to see that by this buy side liquidity is going to be taken. Not able to take the entry because of the stop loss. If any of you are able to take that entry from any of this level, maybe you can think the buy from this constant crossment. Maybe you will think the buy from this first presented gap. Maybe you will think the buy from this order block. I don't know. If you can find any opportunity that is going to help your stop loss, limited stop loss, you can go for that. There is a small gap. If this gap hold the price, not good. Want to see that bull run above this high. So I want to see another candle close above that high. Body close above that high now. Okay. I'm showing you how to trade, but if there is an entry opportunity which is logical, it is logical. Yeah, if you watch the YouTube, lot of YouTuber will take this entry. Maybe, okay, because they don't care about the stop loss. I care about the stop loss, so I didn't take the entry. So for example, you have took the entry from this first presented gap. For example, any of you, from there to there, it is 39 handle. Already it has provided you 39 handle from this first presented gap. So it's up to you, brother, how you are going to do it. I want to see that this market will take this buy side liquidity now. Let's see. I find something good, I'll go for that trade. I didn't find good, I'm not interested to take that entry. Simple logic. Right, it isn't this a unicorn? I don't trade the unicorn, brother. First of all, I don't trade the unicorn and I don't believe in that unicorn. Something like that. I don't know, brother. So this is the lowest down close body close candle. Still now it's not the order block, but I believe that that can be the order block. So market is going to respect that order block and it will keep going higher. So for this is that breaker block low, little mohawk. Why is that mohawk? Because I need to trade this first presented gap. So it came here to trade that first presented gap. I want to see body close above those highs, which is right now, which is the buy side liquidity here. So those buy side liquidity should be taken. That is my intention to see. Can it breach those buy side liquidity? If it keep falling, I will have nothing to do. If it, I mean, obviously it can keep falling. Okay, it can keep falling for this sell side liquidity. It is also possible. Maybe for this sell side liquidity, it is also possible. I don't want to see that. I want to see it will go higher. It will breach that high. It will then come for this buy side liquidity. I want to see that. Come back again, tap to this breaker block low here, low of the breaker block. Can it go higher? Good morning, Jamie. Good morning, brother. Ba, 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 ba. It's not convincing yet. It has to close above at least this high. Okay, I just marked the buy side liquidity, but I'm observing this high, that high, exactly that high. Can the body close above that high? It is my intention to see. If there is another fair value cap over here, for example, this is another fair value cap over there, that is also a buying opportunity from this fair value cap. If it can make, I don't know it will make this fair value cap or not. If it can make the fair value cap, that is also a buying opportunity from that fair value cap. Okay, there is no fair value cap, nothing. I told you that I don't know it is going to make it or not. If it makes, then there can be another buying opportunity from there, that fair value cap. As it didn't make, so I'm not interested. So for that high is not taken yet, it is not good. It should speed, it should keep going higher and take that high, at least that high, then this buy side liquidity. Again, if you find any entry opportunity, go for that. I show you the entry where the entry can be that fair value gap, that breaker block, that constant encroachment of that bullish gap, that first presented gap. All of this area is the entry opportunity. If you find any kind of entry opportunity, and at the same time you are looking for, also you are believing me that maybe this market will go higher because this T2 is telling that it should go higher. So if you think it will go higher and if you believe me, you can find your entry opportunity. I'm just not pushing my button because I can't put my stop loss in a logical level. Even if I took the entry from here, first presented gap, my stop loss should be there, which is near about 26 handle. I don't feel good to put the stop loss for 26 handle. So those people with me for so long, you guys know that. So when it is more than 20 handle, I don't feel good to put the stop loss. I mean, to take that entry. I'm telling you the logic. You will go for your entries. If there was a fair value gap, that could be another entry opportunity. This is the buy side liquidity. That is my first interest to see, can it go for that buy side liquidity or not. Okay. Again, I'm telling you, in YouTube, you will see a lot of people, they don't care about this. They will show you this like this. Okay. Maybe they will put it here. 49 handle doesn't matter. See this runner, 85 handle runner. They have taken a partial over there. They put your stop loss to the break even. This is a runner, 85 handle. Then maybe they will keep it until this area to go for that 100 handle, something like that. I don't trade like this way. If my stop loss doesn't support me, I am not interested to push that button. It's up to you. You wanna go for that or not? You wanna go for this first presented gap from there? Please go for that here. The way you would love to go. It's up to you. Until this area, maybe 100 handle. I could go. Why I didn't go from there? Oh, okay. My stop loss should be there, not here. That should be there. Remember, this is for your learning session. This is for your learning. I'm showing you how to frame the trade, how to do the bias or everything, how to think about the market is going here and there. That is all I'm trying to explain here. I'm not here to tell you please go for that buy, please go for that sell. I'm not here to say you that. By the way, it could give me that huge partial, right? After 25 handle, if it could fall little more, I could get my full boom. That is why I saw that most of the people didn't write the boom when I got this thing. Let me show you this. When I took that sell and took a partial here, got stopped out to the break even, 25 handle partial, perfect partial. I mean, some of you has written the boom and rest didn't write. But according to our first presented gap, this is a boom. I just wanted to catch it until the sell side liquidity was just clean to me. I just wanted to do that, but it's okay. I know what I'm doing. Now I'm getting the boom. Thank you so much. By the way, thank you so much, guys. This is the 15-minute bearish gap, okay? So please make sure that you understand this is the 15-minute bearish gap. And I would love to switch off the background because I'm getting confused. Where is the 50%? There is the 50% profit. Breaker block, first presented gap, mohawk, come to the lower quadrant, 25% lower quadrant, came until this area, made another relatively equal highs, this high and that high, very clean highs if I'm not wrong. Let me check at one more time. Clean highs, market never leave those type of clean highs. Trust me, market never leave those type of clean highs. So it will take that clean highs, I believe. Maybe it will trade this gap before going over there below this 830 open. This is the 830 open. Below that 830 open is premium, huge discount over here. So this buy side liquidity and then that buy side liquidity, this is that 15-minute bearish gap, 50% of that opening gap. So if it would love to fall, it should reach at least until that line, which is also the midnight open. So it should go above the midnight open first, little above the midnight open. Then if it falls, I'm okay with that. From 15-minute chart, you can see this clean highs over here on my right, clean highs. I never like this type of clean highs. Now, if it keep falling, what is going to happen? I'm getting very happy. Why? Because maybe I will get another opportunity to take a buy. But if it take this buy side liquidity, I will have nothing to do except watching this market. How much it has provided? 105 handle. That's cool. This is the fair value gap I'm observing right now. Can it hold the market and send? I'm not going to take this entry, okay? But this is another entry opportunity from this fair value gap. Not going to take this one. Tap to this fair value gap. Here, stop loss is gonna be there. Risky, so I'm not going for that. And target is this buy side liquidity. I will push my button if and only if I find any good opportunity. As I'm trading, you can see that when I'll push the button, that is my area where I feel very confident. So this fair value gap hold the price. The same thing I was expecting here around this area. This fair value gap has created over here, not there, here. So I want to see that it will hold the market, send the market higher again to take those buy side liquidity. If and only if it failed to take, hold the market and then make another setup around this area, any kind of setup over here for that buy side liquidity, then I'll go for the buy. This one I'm not able to put, as you can see, 28 handle loss, stop loss, so I'm not going to take this entry. But if and only if this fair value gap failed to hold the price and make another setup over here before taking those buy side liquidity, then I'll go for that trade. Even if it is little bigger stop loss like 21, 22 handle, I'll still go for that. But if it hold the market, and which I am expecting right now that it will hold the market and send it for that buy side liquidity, I will not take this trade. So it depends on the market right now. If this parallel gap hold and send the market higher, take that liquidity, no trade for me. If it breached, that means market failed. This gap failed to hold the price, make another setup over there. I'll go for that buy, which is low probability, which I'm expecting. That is low probability. High probability is maybe, I mean, this is the high probability. This gap will hold the price and send it higher to take that buy side liquidity. This is high probability. What do I have here? See this down close, body close candle. This is that order block, consecutive order block. Why I'm not pushing the button? Why you are not pushing the button? Because I know this market can reach until the 50% of that consecutive order block. So here, this is that 50% of this consecutive order block. So it can fall until this consecutive order block mean threshold. I don't need to take that risk. Instead of that, I will get the confirmation that it is actually holding the price from this order block level or whatever it is. It's gonna be traded the mean threshold. Then made another entry opportunity. I'll go for that. I don't want to take that risk that it will trade this mean threshold, maybe little lower of this mean threshold. Then it will go higher. Don't want to take that risk because the volatility is huge. Still, if I take the entry from this area and stop loss is just below that candle which has made this parallel gap, 28 handle, still that is 28 handle. So even if it was like 15 handle, 14 handle, I would go for that buy. Even if it was like smaller line, then I could go for that buy. But as it is still 28 handle, not going for that buy. Elias, you are in sell. That's cool, man. I wish that your sell will work and you will be profitable. Though I don't think so. I wish you will be profitable, but I don't think so you will be profitable. I don't think so, brother. This is the lowest down close body close candle, which should work as an order block now. This one, this candle should work as a breaker or order block, and it market can go higher now. By the way, let's hope for the best, Elias. Oh, okay. If your stop is break even, then cool, man. Then go. Then there is nothing wrong. Just go for that. Nothing is wrong. When the stop loss is at the break even, man, I'm happy. Because if I'm wrong, I'm not going to take any loss. All I care about my loss. If I'm right, I'm gonna get a huge profit, right? So don't worry if your stop loss is at the break even. By the way, again, as I'm looking for buy, that doesn't mean you should look for buy as well. You can look for sell. Okay, I'm just here to explain my thoughts. Why I'm looking for that buy. That is my thoughts. I can be wrong. So please make sure that you are taking your entries depending your own decision. It should not be my decision, please. And don't get confused. All of these lines, it won't be here after this trade. I'll just remove it. So don't worry. I'll just remove it. Below this 830 open, it is extremely discount again. So market came here to the discount area, trade that order block here, the lowest down close body close candles consecutive order block. You can say why I'm not marking this candle, because market has closed above those candle. Why I'm not going for that? The reason is they're very small. Okay, very small or indecisive candle, something like that. That is why I don't like to mark them as an order block. I would love to go for this consecutive order block. So after this fair value gap trade, it has so far provided 34 handle. Do you think it's small? No. Always try to take some partial. This is that order block, came back to this order block one more time. Here, trade that order block one more time, another buying opportunity from this order block. So here, another buying opportunity. Stop loss is gonna be below this order block. I could go for this one. I could go for this one, man. From this order block, I could go for this one because it was 20 handle. I wasn't sure. Oh shit, I could go for this one. Okay, my mistake. 23 handle, I could go for this one. So 3 entry opportunities in one trade. First on here, second on there, third on here. 3 entry opportunities from there. Buy side liquidity here. I'm not going to cry for that fall. Why is that falling? Why is that falling? Market didn't take that buy. Take that buy. So let's. I mean, it's falling now for this sell side liquid. No, think about the market. I have shown you from the beginning how it should work. Why I was looking for that buy when I should look for that sell. Think about that. I could go for this one, to be honest. I thought that it's gonna be still the huge stop loss, but it was logical. So I could go for this one. My mistake. বেঁচে থাকতে শিখো প্রিয় তোমার নামে মন দিয়েছি তাকে বলেছ I could go for this last entry which is from this order block. To be honest, I could go for that one. My mistake, I thought that it's still big stop loss, so I didn't actually push this button. But this is all 3 entry opportunities in this area. Even if I miss this one, I could go for that one, which was little risky. I was not interested to go for that one. So if it could make another entry opportunity which has market made from this order block, I could take that risk over here until this clean highs. So I'm going to remove that clean highs. Instead of that, I'm gonna keep this buy side liquidity which has been taken already. So I would love to remember this high here, this high, that high, relatively equal highs until this buy side liquidity. It could go for that buy side liquidity. Where did it came? To this 15-minute bearish gap. Okay, it came to this 15-minute bearish gap. What is your bias now? I'm now interested to see this sell side liquidity here. That sell side liquidity is my interest to see right now. If and only if market go through this gap, maybe I'll think about this hourly gap or something like that. Until then, I'm just interested to see if it can fall for this sell side liquidity now. So in a day when market has provided you some perfect setup or entries, by the way, I would love to ask you a question. Anybody took any trade over here? Obviously buy. I'm not asking about sell because selling is absolutely meaningless over here. But if any of you took that buy, let me know if you are profitable or not. Whoever is profitable, don't try to push the button again. Hey Ranjit, how can I say that, brother? Why your order is rejecting? How can I say that, man? I'm not the owner, okay, of this or any of this, so I don't know why it is rejecting. Now my intention to see that can market fall for this sell side liquid. I'm going to remove all of these lines from my chart. Okay, and I'm going to close, hide this one. Okay, otherwise people will think that, oh, this guy took sale, this was a bullish market and he took sale. He doesn't know anything. I don't want to get confused. I don't want to make them confused. I want to see this market will fall now for this sell side liquidity and then finally this sell side liquidity. It is logical now to think about this. But if it keep going higher, I will think about that midnight open until this midnight open. But to be honest, I want to see it will keep falling, respecting from this bearish gap. So if you have watched my last week overview, what I have done in Saturday, there I have explained how to wait for this sell. So right now I don't have any market structure shift. I would love to observe this gap. This gap, I'm gonna observe that gap. So can market hold this gap, can hold the price, send it lower again for this sell side liquidity, which is from there. It's not an entry, I'm just observing it. Okay, first target here, this area. Okay, you took the paper trade. Nobody took the. I mean, if you take the real trade, anybody took the real trade, then let me know. Otherwise, it's okay. Okay. Boom. Thank you for that, boom, man. Bro, why I don't know. Maybe turtle soup here. I don't trade turtle soup. Only took first presented gap and got a partial. Okay, that's cool, man. Yes, I took, but what happened? You took Ayan. Nafli, I took. Congratulations, brother. Okay. Nafli, bro. Okay, I took the retest buy at first fair value gap. That's cool, JJ. Congratulations. I was in market from first fair value gap buy. That's cool, man. Uh, Akshay, congratulations, brother. Yes, to profit. Thank you. You're most welcome. Hey, Nafli. No T2 derivative is stuck, or else would have gone from. But I'm also trading through the trade of it. I guess it's a problem with Apex, not with the trade of it, because this is also a trade of it for my funded futures. It's also the trade of it. So I tried here, it worked over there. So I guess it's a problem with Apex, not with the trade of it. It was an inversion gap, also on breaker block on meet. Okay, JJ, that's cool, man. There was an inverse gap as well. I didn't know that. What was the inverse gap? Oh, okay. Yeah, it was an inverse gap as well. Absolutely. Perfectly tapped to this gap to that liquidity. So it's a perfect inverse gap. Market came back again to this inversion gap. Boom. Okay. Me, I take buy from first presented gap. Congratulations, Elias. My limit order was at mid of first presented fair value gap. Oh man, you missed it for maybe one or two handle. Eesh. It was very near, Ketan. Very near, man. Bad luck. Next time. Best of luck, man. Anyone having issues with? Yeah, anybody has having issues with trade of it? Let us know. My orders have been rejecting since last night. Apex has some problem, I guess. 54 by okay. Yes, one by. Hey, Sizo, congratulations, brother. Nafli, congratulations if you took that buy. Remember, I'm not thinking about sell, not buy. I'm now thinking about sell for this sell side liquidity, that sell side liquidity. But the problem is, I have this first presented gap. I have this that volume balance from the daily chart, which can be a new day opening gap. All of these things I have as a resistance. So it's really little risky to hold the trade until this sell side liquidity or that sell side liquidity. But my intention to see, can market fall for those sell side liquidity now? I'm more interested about selling now, not buying. You can enter from inverse gap. Okay, Hassan. Not did I took that in my Eval. That's cool, man. Eval is still money, not the paper. Jamie, trading. What is trading, man? MSW liquidity plus inversion plus order blocks. A lot of things, Avneet. That's cool, man. Paper trade for me today. No problem, Jamie. Sometimes we should do the paper trade. That is for ourselves. That means we are working with our psychology. If you ask me to go for the trade, no, I'm not interested to go for any kind of entries right now. Nothing. No interest to go for trade right now. I had an only opportunity from that order block. I didn't push my button just to think that it's gonna be like 30, 35 handle stop loss. That was my idea, okay? But when I put this tool over here, I saw that it was like 23 handle. So I could go for the trade from this order block. I missed that trade. It's my bad luck. It's not the inverse gap. So if anyone would love to use this one as an inverse gap, you can go for that. But it's not the inverse gap according to my knowledge, according to my everything. Okay, so here you wanna think about the sell from this area, please go for that. I'm not interested to see this one as an inverse gap. So I don't want to see it will respect actually. Instead, if it is broken, I'll be very happy to see that if it is broken, because this is not inverse gap. I'm not going to make any contradictory with any other people. A lot of people show you this as an inverse gap. I'm not interested to see that. But I'm expecting this market will fall for this sales and liquidity now. And that is my expectation right now. Edutainment work with me perfectly. Yep, that's cool. Guys, I'm trying my level best so that you can understand how to look for the bias, how to look for the direction, how to look for the trade or something like that. I'm not giving you any signal. I'm not here to tell you that please go for the sell, go for the buy. That means this market can go higher now. So I'm not saying that please go for the sell. I'm just asking you how I read the price. That's all I'm trying to explain. Okay. So far this is the order block, and I believe this is the mean threshold of that order block, which is respecting, I believe. So from there to there, yeah, this is the mean threshold of that order block. It is holding the price. Let's see if it can broken and then keep falling or not. Before breaking this mean threshold, it can come back again until this fair value gap. So I'm going to remove this one because this entry market didn't provide me the entry from there to until this fair value gap top. It didn't provide me that, so I'm going to remove it. Going to remove this gap because eventually this is going to be broken. It's not the inverse gap. Keep that in your mind. It's not the inverse gap. Obviously it can respect and market can keep falling. There is nothing wrong with that, but I'm not seeing this as an inverse. Instead of this, I would love, even if you ask me, I will see high, low, higher, high. Lowest down close body close candle is a breaker block. So if it would love to fall from there, it will fall from this breaker block, not from this inverse gap, because this is not the inverse gap. Eventually I believe that this is going to be broken. Just not interested to take entry from that area. Would love to wait. Order block mean threshold is holding the price. Going to remove this area. This is the mean threshold of that order block, which is holding the price. At the same time, it has taken some liquidity here. So can it keep going higher, or does it would love to keep falling? I want to see it will keep falling. Going to remove this fair value gap as well from my chart. I want to keep it clean, but you can obviously keep those on your chart. My phone is out of charge, so if you guys are writing something, I'm not able to see that. My phone is out of charge. By the way, $194 people are watching, 86 likes. Either I need 86 people here, or I need at least 150 likes over there. Any of them. Whoever doesn't want to provide the likes, you're welcome to leave my live. I really appreciate that, man. I really appreciate. But I need the likes. Otherwise, just leave me alone. I'm okay with that. Sorry to say like that way, but yeah, I'm doing all of these things for free, and I'm asking for likes only. If you don't appreciate me, I don't want to appreciate you. That's all. Sorry to say like that way. If you think I'm rude, yeah, I'm rude. This is that order block mean threshold. Market came to this mean threshold. This is the propulsion block. Tap to this propulsion block. Can it reach for this fair value gap? My intention to see it will respect that propulsion block and it will go for that fair value gap. So from there, it's a buying opportunity again here. Okay, so it came here and tap there, stop loss here. Not taking this entry, I'm just showing you until this fair value gap low. 20 handle for 32. Okay, not 32 actually. You can keep it until this area here. From here to here. So 20 to 20. I mean 1:1. Another buying opportunity from there to there. It's 1:1. very small, like quick scalp, something like that. There you go. Tap to this propulsion block until this parabolic gap. Now my intention to see, does market keep falling, or is it willing to keep going higher now? Because it come back again to take some liquidity, trade the mean threshold of that order block. Now can it keep going higher for this 50% of that opening gap and the midnight open? Can it go for that or not? Here, as it has been traded that 15-minute bearish gap, not interested to look for any kind of buy. Now no buy is valid until this mean threshold is not broken. So if it respect this parabolic gap and then started to fall, that is my area to think about the sell. So lot of resistance over here, support over there, which can stop me. That means this nude opening gap, this whole area, this first presented gap is really strong resistance. So if I look for any kind of sell, they can stop me out. That is why I can't think about this area. Step by step, a small scalp, very small scalp, maybe until this area 1:1 from that propulsion block to until this first parabolic gap. Would love to see, can it violate this area and then start to fall for this sell side liquidity, so that I can frame another selling opportunity when it will come back again below here around this area, so that I can frame another selling opportunity. Thank you guys. Now I got 140 likes. Still I need at least 150 likes as 190 people are watching. I'm not reading your comment as because my phone is out of charge and it's closed already. I mean, it's switched off. So I need to make sure that it's charging. Actually, it's not charging. What happened? My intention right now to think about this sell side liquidity. Can it take that sell? See this low and that low? Relatively equal lows here. Can it go for that sell side liquidity? This is my intention right now to see, can it fall for this sell side liquidity? But selling is little difficult now, as it is going to respect all of this area. My intention to see, can it fall for those? I'm going to remove this one because it's done already. Okay. Going to remove the propulsion block line as well, and this order block mean threshold here. Just remember, this is the order block mean threshold. Highest up close body close candle, which is an order block now, bearish order block. Would love to see this bearish order block will respect the market and keep it falling. Okay, so from there until this first presented gap, from there, from here, you can just think like this way. Here, stop loss may be there until this first presented gap. Would love to see if it can reach at least until this first presented gap around this area here. Okay, so until here, from this order block to until this area, can it fall for that? This is my intention right now to see. I'm not pushing my button because, as you can see, stop loss is 32 handle. So you know that if the stop loss is bigger, I don't take those type of entries. But you will see any entry opportunities, or if you think that your stop loss is going to be okay, then please go for that. I have no problem with that. I want to see that this parallel gap will be open until this first presented gap. I put my target here because it is to the top of this nude opening gap. So just above that first presented gap, there is the nude opening gap. Here on my right, this is that nude opening gap top here. So I want to see if it can fall at least until this area. So far it has provided 38 handle. Would love to see if it can keep falling and take that area or not. It's not the end of the run. I'm thinking this sell side liquidity will be taken. Again, I'm just showing you all the entries, not pushing my button because my stop loss is not going to support me. But if you think that your stop loss is supporting you, go for that trade. And obviously, always make sure that you took the partial in a logical level. I'm just showing you the highest level. But in the meantime, you have to take the partial. Wherever you will find an opportunity, you will go for that partial. What the hell? Make sure that you always take the partial. Okay, I'm not showing you the partial area. I'm just showing you the maximum target area. Boom. Why it's not charging? Now you are my boy. Thank you. Why you don't take my live trade on Monday? It was in live. I was in live. Okay, don't get confused. I am not pushing the button because the stop loss is bigger. Just because of that, I'm not pushing you. None of this button I pushed because of the stop loss is little bigger. Just because of that, I'm not pushing the button. But I'm showing you the logic and I'm telling you the logic to take those entries. It's up to you. You wanna take the entries or not. By the way, that is a winning trade. Don't think that that is a losing trade. Because people come and say, stop loss, boom. Remember this sell side liquidity, all of this area I have explained. Now I can't push my button from that fair value gap. I could go for the sell from there, but not from here because it takes too long. Respected that min threshold of that order block was going higher. I was not able to push the button from this fair value gap. I was able to push the button when it came back again here around very near to this uh, order block. I could go for that. This is that sell side liquidity. Then that sell side liquidity. Oh man, what happened to my phone? Why it's not charging? I'm a poor guy. My phone is not charging. He betrayed me. Okay. Please keep charging, man. Let me check if you are asking anything. By the way, thank you so much, guys, for writing boom. Thank you so much. But let me know, did you get anything from here? The way I am explaining this price action. Did you get anything from there or not? Right now, can I go for buy or sell? Right now, I can't go for buy or sell anything. I can't go for that. But if this market go a little higher around this area now, then I'll be able to look for sell again for this sell side liquidity. But the problem is this first presented gap. Otherwise, it won't be any problem because this is obvious right now to take. Like when market was falling here, as I was framing buying opportunity, if it keep going higher now, I'll keep framing the selling opportunity, no buying opportunity until at least this sell side liquidity. Then we'll look for that sell side liquidity if it can take that on or not. But this one is now kind of obvious. Look here, this low, that low, relatively equal lows. They're too much clean. So can it go for that sell side liquidity? It's my interest to see right now. Let's not think. Okay. Did unplug your phone and yeah, I did it. Now it is charging actually. I need little time to have some charge, then I'll be able to open. Until then, please don't ask me any question because I'm not able to uh, read your comment. Okay, thank you so much for understanding. In one day, how many trades do you need? I think that it's more than enough for this morning session, even before 10:30. So market opened around 9:30. It is not even 10:30. We have seen a lot of entry opportunities we have seen. It is hugely volatile. If I keep thinking about 20 handle, I know that it's not going to provide me that type of entry opportunities, but it is what it is. If it is more than 20 handle, I'm not going to take that entries. But if you ask me about the price action, that was the price action. This is how you could frame the sell setup and the buy setup. In the same market, I was bullish until this certain level. Remember, before the market open, when market was falling, I was not feeling good. Then this candle appeared. I was pretty much sure about that buy side liquidity and this parallel gap. When it has been traded, would love to take an entry from this parallel gap exactly over there. It didn't provide me any kind of entry opportunities. Come back again, came back to the mean threshold of that order block. Reaction sent the market until this unfinished business over here. I am not able to push the button over here now because it is respecting or coming rejecting from the mean threshold. So it can keep going higher for this area. So I am not able to look for any kind of sell over there. I have to wait. This candle closed below this candle. Now I'm able to look for a selling opportunity from this order block. Okay, let's see how it is going to respect. This is the new look over here. See this low of this opening gap perfectly rejecting from there. This gap, actually let me keep it on the 1 minute chart as well. Okay, here look at that reaction from the low of this gap. Brother, you are telling that market is going to take that sell side. It didn't take. Man, if you frame a sell over here, it has provided you, like, for example, you frame a sell over there and it has provided you like near about how much? 66 handle. If you didn't take the partial, it's your fault. It's not my fault. It is the extreme liquidity. It doesn't need to take that extreme liquidity. I always keep telling you, don't hold your trade for the extreme liquidity. I always keep telling you that you don't need to hold it until this area. You have to take the partial and at least put your stop loss to the break even. It's your job to manage your trade. See this buy run, this run, and that run. See this run here, that sell run. Here is that buy run. This is the same run to me. Here I was framing the buying opportunity. Here I'm not framing the selling opportunity. First reason, market is above the first presented gap. It is above this parallel gap or the new opening gap actually. So it is above this. So I'm not framing any selling opportunity now. Though I believe that this will be taken, but they are respecting. How beautifully it is respecting, see? So I'm not interested to think that this market, any kind of selling opportunity, I'm not interested to take it because it's very near. From here to here, it's more than enough for being profitable. From there to until this first presented or the new opening gap high, 38 handle, it's enough for being profitable. But exactly there, any kind of selling opportunity is very small. For example, I took that sell from there, and from here to here, it's just 18 handle. Not interested to take that 18 handle. Brother, I'm going for buy from this fair value gap. Please go for that. Maybe this market will go higher. I'm wrong. I'm not interested to take the buy. You are interested? You got the entry opportunity, go for that. Okay, 10% charge. Let me switch on the phone. Guys, please hold your question. Okay, if you have some question, please hold your question. Don't ask me the question right now. Take Profit Trader has 50% discount. If any of you are interested about Take Profit Trader, don't forget to use the code T2Wizard. And for my funded futures, we have 40% discount for the first timers, and for the existing users, we have 20% discount. Please don't forget to use the code T2Wizard. It will really be helpful for our channel. And yeah, that's all, man. And Tradify direct funding, we have 30% discount. All other things aren't to trade everything you can see. For example, Bullnox, right now they have 91% discount. Bullnox. Make sure that you have used the code and the link You will get the link in description if anyone is interested, or ask Tamimi. He will provide you the link. Don't forget to join our free Discord. It's absolutely free. You can join us to our Discord actually here. This is our oh man. Guys, if there is something you want me to show, I mean, see your trade personally, it's not possible for me. Okay, go one by one and watch their everything. Like, don't give me any kind of personal message. If you think that this is extremely difficult, nobody is able to solve your problem, then give me the personal message. Otherwise, please don't give me the personal message. Share it to our main room. I wish that you will get your answer, or your confusion will be cleared over here. And I keep watching them. If I see something bad here, you are doing something bad, all of these things I've already seen, all of them, which is in my knowledge. I keep seeing them. If there is anything wrong, if something is wrong, I try to correct them. Otherwise, if it is okay, I'll just let this go. But if you see something very difficult, or you are not getting some kind of uh, answer, then please give me the personal message. Otherwise, it's really difficult. Okay. This is that order block has been traded here. Can market keep falling now? This is my intention to see, can this order block hold the market and send the market lower again? I would love to mark the 50% of this order block. So this is the mean threshold of that order block. Can market keep falling now? That is my intention to see. No, brother, I want to keep looking for a buy. Please go for that. I have no problem with that. But I would love to see, can it keep going higher? Sorry, can it keep falling by respecting that order block? This is my intention to see right now. Can it provide me any entry opportunities over here around this area? I would love to see, look for that selling opportunity, not buying opportunity. It will keep going higher. I'll change my mind when market will be above this 50-minute last gap, or maybe above the 50% of that week. This week 50% from 15-minute chart. When it will above, closed above this 50% of that week, maybe I'll start to think about any kind of buying opportunity. Until then, I would love to keep seeing, looking for any kind of selling opportunity here. If you think this market will keep going higher and you find any buying opportunity, go for that buy, please. Because my interest is here now. This relatively equal lows is my interest. The only problem is this volume balance on new to opening gap. It is holding the price. That is the only problem. Just because of this, I'm not being getting so much confident to take a sell over here. So I need over confirmation that it is really would love to fall for this sell side liquid. I need some kind of more confirmation so that I can go for the sell. Otherwise, I have to be constant here. No buy, no sell. Just would love to wait. So this order block mean threshold has been broken. Going to close this one. And I don't need to be right in every single move. Sometimes I'll be wrong. If I'm wrong, see, I even didn't use this yet because I didn't see any entry opportunity. My intention was looking for that sell. I didn't find any entry opportunities. I didn't put even this one. I didn't put it. I'm not interested to look for buy, so I'm not framing any buying opportunity here. Come back again to this lower quadrant of that opening gap. This is the lower quadrant. Would love to keep going higher for that 50% of that opening gap and the midnight open. Then this is that hourly fair value gap. Would love to until this area. I will stop here and we'll wait for some more confirmation. It has taken some buy side liquidity here. Sell side liquidity taken. Keep it Keep going higher, keep falling. I would love to need some kind of confirmation first. Okay, my phone is back. Got some charge, so I'm back. Still, my mind is telling me this market will fall, so I'm only interested to look for sell, no buy. I'm not looking for any kind of buying opportunity. Here I have the breaker block as well. Low, high, lower, low. This is the breaker block. If this market would love to go higher, then I will observe this breaker block. Not going to take the entries from this breaker block, but I will observe this breaker block to find any buying opportunity from this breaker block. Okay? Why this is breaker block? Market structure shift, fair value cap trade, market went higher. After trading this order block or whatever it is, unfilled fair value cap has been filled over here, made the breaker block. So can it respect this breaker block and keep going higher? I would love to wait here a little bit to find any kind of breaker block, order block before thinking about buy. Until then, I will keep looking for sell. So if any kind of selling opportunity, I'll go for that sell. If I would love to go for the buy for this area, around this area, I will wait for a breaker block, order block, or some kind of 22 IT model, inverse gap, anything, so that I can go for that. From this breaker block, I'm not going to take the entries. For example, here to there. 38 handle stop loss. Not interested to take that 38 handle stop loss for this 83 handle profit or something. Yeah, obviously it is logical to think about that buy from that breaker block. Just not interested to take that on because of the stop loss. Time to wait. Oh, wait. This is the 15-minute chart. So far, this is the consolidation. Monday, perfect accumulation here. This is the perfect accumulation is happening. Not sure yet what is going to happen. This new opening cap is holding the price. 50-minute last fair value cap is holding the price. Here is the hourly last cap and the new week opening cap by today. Here is the buy side liquidity. Can market go for that buy side liquidity? If it wants to go for this buy side liquidity, it has to break this fair value cap. Then it has to come back again, maybe until this order block, consecutive order block, anything. Then it will start to go for that buy side liquidity. So I will try to frame a buying opportunity above this 50-minute last fair value cap. Until this 50-minute last fair value cap is not broken, I'm just not interested to frame any kind of buying opportunity. If I would love to take a buy here somewhere, I'll always go for that relatively equal highs, not for huge run. I don't think so. This month I will get like I just need 9 more subscribers to make 600 subscribers. Still, it's been long. I don't get it. Bad luck. Bad luck. Opening at 50%, midnight open. This area, okay, it can reach until this area. Why you are not frame any setup? I'm not able to frame any setup. This is the only opportunity to go for the buy from this breaker block. Not able to go for the buy from this breaker block because of the stop loss. So let's see if it can fall a little bit to trade this order block which has traded this new opening gap. So if any kind of order block, or if it can make a bullish fair value gap over here, then trade that bullish fair value gap, then maybe I'll start to think about a buying opportunity. If I need something over here, that will tell me, okay, you can now go for the buy. Otherwise, I'm not interested to look for buy. Selling is more logical to me. Instead of buying, selling is more logical to me. Buy will be valid if 15-minute candle can close above this 15-minute last gap. Maybe there will be some kind of fair value gap. It will come back again to this fair value gap. Then I will start to think about the buy for those buy side liquidity, which is here. Thank you, brother. Whoever used the My Funded Futures link and the TradeOvate link, who actually took the TradeOvate account. I mean, sorry, not TradeOvate, actually Tradify account. If you are still here, just let me know who is that guy who actually took that Tradify account. Thank you so much for using our link. Hey, Akshay, I love you, man. Thank you so much, man, for using our link, man. Thank you so much. I love you, man. Yeah, direct funding is absolutely a good idea. And if you take some direct funding and then go for some micro contract entries, it's very good to see. For example, in Take Profit Trader right now, they have an opportunities. You don't need to wait for minimum days. From the first day, you can request for your payout. So for example, in Take Profit Trader, you will get 50% discount. I'm just talking about the Take Profit Trader, not Tradify. Tradify is direct funding account. But Take Profit Trader, if you, for example, you buy an account with 50% discount, then you passed it, you got your account, you made some profit in your first day. For example, $500 profit. You can request for that profit simply. You don't need to wait for 5 days. You don't need to wait for 10 days. Nothing. This is really good opportunity, I guess, for take profit trader, where you don't need to wait, because most of the people actually wait for 5 days. They try to trade 5 days, and then after 3 or 4 days they blow their account. So if I can make like $1,300 in the first day and then I request for $500, perfect. Maybe next day I make some $1,000, I request again $500. Good opportunity, I guess. Are you looking for sell now? No, I'm not looking for sell now. I'm looking for to make any bullish fair value gap over here from 15-minute chart. Can market make a bullish fair value gap over there? After making this bullish fair value gap, can market come back again to this bullish fair value gap? After coming this bullish fair value gap, can market make a buying opportunity? How long? Until this area. I'm now waiting for this. Can market do that? Hey GN, when it happened? Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess when GN actually in my Tradify, maybe I don't know. I didn't get any commission. I don't know. Maybe there is some kind of problem or something. I just got one, two from previously, two account, and today I got another two or three. I think two or three. I don't know how many Akshay account did you buy? I just got the mail. I didn't check it yet. So maybe one, two, three. I don't know. So previously I got just two, and now I got something from today by Akshay. So I think there was some problem, GN. I don't know, brother. What was that problem? I'm not thinking about sell. No sell is I'm interested to see. I'm only interested to see can it keep going higher. If it keep falling now, I will have nothing to do right now because market went too far. I didn't expect it will go until that area. So I'm not interested to look for any kind of sell now, though the sell side liquidity is valid. If I would love to look for a sell, I have to wait for a bearish gap here from 15-minute chart. So I'm not able to look for any kind of sell right now. I'm only interested to look for buy. Remember here, I was only interested to look for sell. Market keep going higher. I had nothing to do. Same thing right now. I'm not able to look for sell. I am only able to look for buy. Buying opportunity over there. No sell is valid. Until there is a 15-minute bearish gap, I can't look for sell. It will keep falling, take the sell side liquidity, I have to let this go. I can't look for that sell. But in the meantime, if any of you think that this is a perfect selling opportunity, please go for that. Please, sir. Don't just blame me. I am not able to look for sell. That doesn't mean you can't look for sell. There is a selling opportunity for you, go for that. I don't see any selling opportunity for me, not for you. We're dealing here with Friday low. What is the importance of that Friday low, Jack? I mean, I don't actually know how to use or work with the previous day low or previous day high. Okay, guys, I guess there is some problem because okay. Oh, okay, you buy one and Jack. Okay. Now it's cool. I mean, I got two or three mail, I guess. So it's actually from Jack. I mean, from both of you. That's cool. Yeah, I just got two or three. I was not sure actually, but it's actually from different people. Thank you so much, both of you. Thank you so much. No, not both of you, all of you. GM, Akshay, and Jack. Thank you so much, brother, for using the link. Rejection from 3 50-minute order block and Friday low. Where is the order block? This one. Mm-hmm. It's logical. Yeah, it is rejecting from that order block. Also the 15-minute bearish gap 50%. That's a good thing. I am watching this market can fall for this order block and then can start to go higher again. That is my intention to see right now. Can it do that? It will fall for this order block. After tapping to this order block, it will go higher again. So if there is a buying opportunity, I'll go for that buy. But for selling, I need a bearish gap right now. Without bearish gap, I'm not going to push the selling button or not going to take any kind of sell. If any of you think that this gap will hold the market and send the market lower, you want to take the sell, please go for that. I'm not interested to look for sell. I'm only interested to look for buy. I'll take sell if and only if there is a bearish gap from 15-minute chart. There is a bearish gap from 15-minute chart, I'll look for that sell. I want to see this low will be taken, which is going to be the, I'm going to remove this breaker block line from my chart and would love to mark a line here, which is now the sell side liquidity here. I want to see market will take some sell side liquidity before going higher. It will fall for this sell side liquidity, then it will give me any buying opportunity for this two line, which is 50% of that opening gap, midnight open. So I want to see that it will take some sell side liquidity, then it will provide me a buying opportunity for those area, around this area. But here, this new opening gap is holding the price, this 50-minute last favorable gap is holding the price. Both of them are holding the price. Market is in range bound. You can see here. When market came here, it is ranging in this two line. So I can't frame huge long, I can't frame huge sell. I need more confirmation. So far market is in discount. Wanna see that this sell side liquidity will be taken first, then market will go higher again. If you think that this market will keep falling from this favorable gap, please go for that sell. I have no problem. And I am not saying you that you can't look for sell. Just don't tell me that you are taking the sell. Please don't tell me that. That's all I'm requesting. No, bro, not sell, not sell, not sell, just buy. Not sell, not sell, not sell, just buy. That's good. I'm on the way. Please go for that, man. Yeah, I'm also looking for buying opportunity. Let's see if it can provide any buying opportunity or not. I have two time frame. Okay, on the top here you will see the time frame here. This is that one. See one, and if I come here to this, it's here 15. See here 15, or here this is the 15-minute. So on my right, this is the 15-minute. Here this is the 15-minute time frame. On my left, this is the 1-minute time frame. So I watch this 15-minute chart to execute my trade in 1-minute chart. So market has taken that sell side liquidity. Would love to see if it can keep going higher now. It will keep falling. I'll let this fall go. There is no 15-minute bearish gap. There is no entry, no sell entry for me. Just keep that in your mind. I am using a HP laptop 16.3-inch monitor. HP. So far it has taken the liquidity, sell side liquidity. Let's see how it is going to react. Okay. So sell side liquidity has taken below here. This is the last favorable gap. Before going higher, it can reach maximum to this last favorable gap over here. It is also possible to reach for this last favorable gap. So I would love to mark that last favorable gap actually to see if it can respect from this last favorable gap. It will keep falling. I'll do nothing. So all I am observing this order blocks. Can it respect from this order blocks to go for the buy side liquidity? I can be absolutely wrong. This market can keep falling for this sell side liquidity. I'm just not able to push the button from there because of the logic telling me don't go for the sell. So I'm not looking for the sell. Here, the same logic told me don't go for the buy. I didn't go for the buy. It was a big run. I missed this whole run because the logic was telling me it should keep falling for this sell side liquidity. At the same time, new day opening gap was holding the price. I was seeing that as well. Same here. The last parallel gap from 15 minutes at constant crossment is perfectly holding the price. So let's see how it is going to trade. Previous day low, previous day high. Actually, I don't work with them, so it's little confusing for me how it is going to work with the previous day low. High is the logical. For example, it has taken the high, so it is now going to take the low. It is also logical, but I mean, it has taken the low. Now it is respecting the low. It's confusing for me. I have to work with this logic. I guess I need to work with that. Until then, I can't say anything or nothing about those type of situation. What is the importance of the previous day low or high? I can't talk about that because I don't work with that and I really don't know how to work with that. So I'm not like ICT himself. He knows everything, but I'm not like him. I'm looking for buy, but there is no buying opportunity yet. No model, nothing. So not going to take the buy. Okay. This market is falling. Can you take a sell? As my interest to look for buy, I'm not framing any selling opportunity. So I'm trying to look for any buying opportunity, not selling opportunity. If I don't get 150 likes, to be honest, man, this guy is too self-centered. It's really so painful to see that if it reverses from there, it's gonna be very painful for me because I won't be able to take that buy if it reverses from there. But if it come here to this fair value gap, then give me any buying opportunity. That would be the best case of scenario. Even if it is more than 20 handle, I'll take that risk. Like 25 handle, until 25 handle, I'll take that risk. But if it keep going higher from there, maybe I won't be able to take that entry because this is very some kind of area that market should fall. At least it should come here. But it will keep falling. Okay, for example, it will keep falling for this sell side liquidity. I will do nothing, just nothing. I will do nothing. If there is any entry opportunity for that sell, I'll outline that, but not going to push the button because my interest only to take buy, not sell. Why is that? Because this 15 minute is telling me to go for the buy only. This fair value gap is less stronger comparing with this new day opening gap. It is much more stronger. So when it is respecting, I can't leave this on. Now if it starts to go higher, that is my buying opportunity. Now if it starts to go higher, now this is my buying opportunity. If it keep falling, I'll let this fall go. I'm not going to take that sell. Whoever would love to take the sell, please go for that. It can fall for the sell side liquidity as well. I don't know. So when I am not sure, I'm not confident, I'm not pushing the button. I can simply chase the price, but not interested to chase the price. So cold. If and only if there is a bearish gap from 15-minute chart, there is a bearish gap, I'll start to think about those sell side liquidity. Until there is no bearish gap, I'm believing this order block. So this order block, any of this level, either this whole order block level or the min threshold will hold the price and send the market higher. That is my belief. And I'll work with that. There is a gap, very small gap, and also the opening gap low. It is broken, so let's see if it is the fake breakout or does market would love to come here to this last parallel gap, which is also around the first presented gap and inside the nude opening gap. As it is broken, I'm going to remove it. I'll think about the sell if and only if there is a bearish gap from 50-minute chart. Then and only then I'll think about the sell. That can be a selling opportunity here. Maybe whoever is thinking about sell, maybe they will think there is a sell here from that gap. So here stop loss may be above that candle here. Target is to the top of this area. It is also possible a small scalp, very small scalp. I know, don't here actually, here to this top of this parallel cap. So something like 1:1 here. From there to this fair value cap top, from here to here, this is the fair value cap top. So it can fall until this area. Not interested to take this sell. Okay. I'm looking for buy, so I'm not taking any sell. Opening gap low here. This is that opening gap low. Market came to until this opening gap low, as well as there is a very small gap, which is also the last gap. So for here, let's see if it can provide me any buying opportunity. Just market is provide me to bullish candle, or maybe there is a fair value cap over there. I'm going to push the button. No, I need either the fair value cap, 22 YT model fair value cap, or inverse gap, or breaker block. Anything I need to think about the buy. For selling, I just need some kind of fair value cap. That's all I need for selling. But I'm not looking for sell, so I'm not pushing the button for sell. This is that 50-minute order block line. From 15 meter, this is that order block open, most sensitive line over here. So if this market really would love to go higher, it should respect that order block from 15-minute chart. Don't look at this 1-minute chart. Just look at this 15-minute chart, how the candle is going to close from 15-minute chart. I want to see it will be respected and this market will keep going higher. I want to see that. Let's see if it can make a bullish fair cup over here to frame a buying opportunity. If it provide me that, I'll go for that buy. If it doesn't provide me that, I'm not going to take that buy. Simple. I'll just let this market fall. I just checked how much can be the maximum stop loss. I just checked it. So I need some kind of bullish fair cup over here. No bullish fair cup, no entries for me. It will keep falling. I'll let him fall. Not in rush to take an entries here. Perfectly accumulating market. You can see perfect accumulation market here. Sell side liquidity is over here from 15-minute chart. Clean lows over there. Is that clean lows? Would love to go for that sell side liquidity. Obviously, it can go for that. No problem with that. But I could look for this sell if this candle couldn't fail to take that high. As it has taken that high, I'm not interested to look for the sell anymore. That sell side liquidity is going to be taken by this morning session. I'm not convinced. Not taking that sell. So I'll wait for a buying opportunity. I would love to see that this candle from 15-minute chart is going to close above that line. Above that line. From 15-minute chart, I want to see it will close above that line. So 3 candle, 1, 2, 3. Within 3 candle, it has to close here, above that line. Above that line. It will keep falling, I'll let him fall. And wait for some kind of bearish gap to frame any selling opportunity before taking that sell side liquidity. But remember this fair value gap. Obviously, it can tap to this fair value cap until this fair value cap, which is a very small scalp. I just removed it from my chart. From this fair value cap to this fair value cap, here to here, small scalp. 1:1. 19 handle stop loss, 1920 handle target profit. I want to see that this candle is going to close above that line. That specific candle should close above that line. I want to see that, okay? Then I'll get the confirmation that this bullish order block open is holding the price. So this candle, if it can close above this line, that is gonna support my bullish intention. It's gonna support me. No market structure shift, no fair value gap, no buy. No market structure shift, no fair value gap, no buy. For example, now this market will keep going higher, maybe until this gap, it will come again over there. I am not able to take that buy because there is no fair value gap. It will keep falling. That is more possible area. And yeah, as I told that I have nothing to do over here. When market is falling, I'll do nothing. Guys, I need a break. Okay, I just need a break for 2 minutes. I have to just drink some water and wash my face. I don't know why my eyes are like burning. So I'll be back within 2 minutes. Just give me 2 minutes. I'm back. Okay, market is a little consolidation mode. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. No buy, no sell. Nothing yet. You wanna go for sale? Please go for that. For me, nothing yet. Would love to observe this gap over here. Trade this gap, which is the last gap. Okay, it has been traded that last gap, as you can see here. Gonna be so many gap, but here it tapped to this last gap. Can it expand higher now? So cold. It will keep falling. I have nothing to do. I was waiting for a 15-minute bearish gap, but the reason is here it is going to make a bearish gap over here. The problem is we are very near to 11:30. So if we are around 11:30, either way the lunch hour is gonna start. So maybe around the PM session we have to think about and selling opportunity or something. But right now, still now I'm looking for buy. No sell is valid. I am not interested to look for any kind of sell. In the meantime, if you are looking for a selling opportunity, go for that. I'm going to remove this one. If it can tap to the low top there. If the market can close above this fair value gap, I'll take a buy from this fair value gap to until this relatively equal highs. So until this area. So it's gonna be my buy if the market can close above that fair value gap here. So from there, the stop loss is gonna be maybe here somewhere. There, target is gonna be there. This is going to be my trade if it can provide anybody close above that fair value gap. So I'll frame a buying opportunity from there to until there. Maybe until this area, but I'll take a partial over here maybe. It has to close over there, then it has to tap to this gap. If it doesn't take me, and before taking me, if it take that relatively equal highs, I'll cancel my limit order. So before taking me, if it take that relatively equal highs, I'll cancel my limit order. I'll say that it's just a bad luck. This is my inverse gap here. This is the inversal fair value gap. So let's see if it can provide me that entry. I wish that it will take me, but let's see. If it doesn't take me, it's okay, okay? If it doesn't take me. Sometimes shit happens, you know. Okay, I'm now in the market. Let's see if it can provide me that profit over here until this area before tapping to the 50% of that week. I don't want to see that body will come for the 50% of that week. It should keep going higher. If I get stopped out, I'll get a 15 handle loss here for one contract. This is very clean highs over here. They're very clean. I want to see those clean highs will be taken. So I want to see they will be taken. Well, stop loss will be little lower. Just covered that 50%. Okay, just covered that 50%. So here 16 handle loss for 20 handle target. I'll try to put my stop loss to the break even when it will go above that line. If it can go above that line, then I'll try to put my stop loss to the break even. I need the speed here, like very big speed. Would love to put my stop loss just below that low, which has came here around there. Would love to put it over here. Not going to think that it's coming to this week 50%, because if it failed to come to this week 50%, that means that it is extremely bullish. Even it doesn't want to trade the 50% of that bullish gap, as it closed above this inverse gap one more time. So first time it has been breached this, next time it should respect. If it doesn't work, I'll get stopped out. That's all. Like 12 handle loss. I'm cool with that. Stopped out. I'll keep it over here just to make sure that to get confirmation, did I get stopped out because of my trailing stop loss? Or is that my fault or not? Just for that, I'll keep this on. Otherwise, my trade is done actually. Just will put this on to get the confirmation, did I get stopped out because of my trailing stop loss or not? Just because of my logic, did I get stopped out, or does it really didn't want to take those buy side liquidity? I think my stop loss actually hurt me. I think. $60. Just for three handle, I trailed my stop loss. That was not a good idea. Okay, whatever it is. I mean, if it work now and give me the profit, I'll just say, okay, I was wrong. I should have put it over there. If it stop me out, I'll be happy. Okay, I minimized at least that three handle loss. I minimized over there. So both of the area, I'll be happy. I'm not going to frustrated because I got stopped out beforehand. Both of the way, I'll be happy. I think it will work actually. So the next candle is gonna provide the run toward that buy side liquidity. I believe it will work like that way. So this is the candle that should give us the run anyway. I mean, if it want to keep falling, it should give me that fall. This candle should provide me the fall. If it would love to go ahead, this candle should give me that run toward the buy side liquidity. This should be the candle which is going to determine a short-term bias, because this is the 11:30 candle. So 30 of any hours candle is going to confirm that what is going to be the target or next direction in a short period of time. I will wait until this trade is gone, either stop loss or the target profit. I'll wait until this way, and then we're done for the morning session. I wish that this was little insightful. Don't look at my stop loss. Please don't look for that, because I trail my stop loss too fast. It's my problem. Never ever follow my stop loss. I keep saying that. I'm happy with that. Just think about the entry opportunities and the logic. Why my stop loss was over there at the first time. Just think about that logic. Okay, and then try to manage your trade by yourself. Don't look at my entries. Please, it's my request. What was the logic to take that buy, and why my stop loss was over here, why this is the buy side liquid, was I was expecting this is going to be taken. Everything you will think about that, just except when I trail my stop loss. Don't follow my trail stop loss. I keep saying that, and I will keep saying that. Don't follow my trailing stop loss, please. I'm happy with my trade, that bad habit, but it doesn't mean that you'll go for that. It doesn't need to go until this area. This buy side line is my actual target. Okay, I want to see that it will reach at least until this line, but this I put it until this area just to make it round figure 20 handle. Yep, Zach, I forgot about that. My mistake. I forgot about that. Yes, sir. I could simply put it little lower because I'm trading the micro chart. I'm not trading the mini chart. If I was trading this mini chart, then here. If I was trading this mini chart, maybe it could be better here. There. In this type of situation, maybe I could go for that. I forgot about that. But yeah, that line, okay? Please don't look at my trailing stop loss. Just think about the logic why my stop loss was here. Maybe few ticks more lower, okay? Maybe just few ticks more lower because I'm trading the micro chart here. Yeah, until this area to until that line. Finally, market has made this bearish gap from 15-minute chart. This is the bearish gap from 15-minute chart, but it is outside of the session, so I'm not interested to trade anymore in this session. Okay, so this is that bearish gap from 15-minute chart. Here, there. Okay. To remove this order block line from my chart. I'm not going to be frustrated because I got stopped out. I was thinking about that. Market doesn't need to come back again here. So I trailed my stop loss over there. Brother, you got stopped out. I know I got stopped out. I also know how to take re-entry. By the way, anybody took that entry with me? Not copy my trade, but you are thinking the same way I was thinking. Is there anyone and didn't get stopped out like me? I mean, please, if you get stopped out, I'm sorry for that, because you should not copy my trade. You should not copy my trade. I told you the logic where should be your stop loss and where should be your target and why I was looking for buy. Everything I explained you, okay? So I was extremely looking for buy. That was the buying opportunity. But if anyone took that entry, just let me know. I am just here to explain the price action, why I was looking for buy, why I was feeling good to take the buy, not look for the sell. And the entry opportunities over there, stop loss should at least cover the 50% of that week, at least over there. And it was logical actually. I just trailed my stop loss little earlier. Okay, so here 16 handle was absolutely a logical level to put the stop loss. I was little early to trail my stop loss because this candle closed above this inverse gap. I believed it, but it has made me wrong because the next time, one more time, it takes one more time here. When this candle closed, see the reaction from this inverse gap here. This candle closed, tap to this inverse gap, perfectly worked as inverse gap. I was expecting this thing here around that area. I was little early, okay? Just little early. Archana, you took that entry. Is that boom or did you get stopped out like me? Just let me know. Me, I never follow your trailing lol. Okay, Moon, that's cool, man. Please don't follow my trailing. I keep saying, please don't follow my trailing stop loss. I'm very bad in trailing stop loss. Very bad, very bad, very bad. So never ever follow my trailing stop loss. Hey, Strike, thanks for that boom, man. Took it from 11:22 1 minute fair value gap. 11:22 1 minute fair value gap. What is that? 11:22 1 minute. Oh, okay. You took that entry from this fair value gap. Okay. It is also logical because there was a market structure shift. Swing high has been shifted over there. This is that low which has taken all the liquidity. All of this liquidity has been taken. Market structure shift, fair value gap, trade that fair value gap. Stop loss should be below this candle here, or maybe constant encroachment. It's up to you. I don't know. And then boom. Now market has made this 15-minute bearish gap. I will think about this sell side liquidity. No buy is valid anymore for me. I will keep thinking about this sell side liquidity. If it would love to keep going higher, that is different matter. We'll see. I mean, after the lunch hour. Until lunch hour, I have nothing to do. I'm done. Okay. Escape boom. Thank you. Why is this buy now? What do you mean by that? Why is this buy now? I guess you are late, brother. Bro, are you smoking here? I was uh, just let it go, man. Smoking kills, okay? It's injurious to health. Okay, Archana, you got stopped out. I think your stop loss was tight like me. But this is also the logic, okay? From here, from that inverse gap, stop loss should cover the 50% of that week, very specific week. The week has taken all the liquidity, trade the fair value gap. That week 50% is should be the stop loss below, maybe one handle below this week 50%. Target is this relatively equal highs. I was just targeted 20 handle, approximately 20 handle. I was just looking for that 20 handle target. Bad luck, Archana. Next time maybe. I took buy from 930 bullish fair value gap. 930 bullish fair value gap. What is that? I don't know. Okay. By the way, you got then perfect, man. Hey, how are you today? Hey, Sachin, how are you, brother? I'm cool, man. Archana, next time, best of luck next time. Now, if you ask me what is my intention to see that this sell side liquidity will be taken. This is my intention to see now because it has made the bearish gap. I want to see this bearish gap will hold the market and send it lower for this sell side liquidity. Now I'm interested to look for a sell here. This parabolic gap is in selling opportunity. I'm not going to take this sell, but this is a selling opportunity from this parabolic gap. As it is launch hour, not interested to push the button. From there, this sell side liquidity is my target. After launch hour, I don't trade anymore. So, look like 1038 work as inverse gap now. 1038, this one, 1038. Wow. Yep. But it takes too long, right? it takes too long. So when it takes too long, should we believe this? I love something like immediate things. Take trade there, took the liquidity, come back again, closed here. This should work as an inverse gap here. First time. Next time, little confusing actually. But yeah, still it is working. It is holding the market. That's cool. Done for me today. Congratulations. So I guess guys, this was a nice session. After 11:30, I don't like to trade. I don't know what is going to happen here. Here, I am not good at this area. So I don't trade in this area from 11:30 to 12:50. Until 12:50, not interested to trade anything. Whatever it will happen, it will happen. But so far, until this bearish parallel gap is not broken, I will keep looking for this sell side liquidity to this PM session. If it is broken, maybe I'll keep looking for that buying opportunity. If and only if this is broken from 15-minute chart. It can be a fake breakout. That means one candle closed out this 15-minute bearish gap. The very next candle closed below this 15-minute bearish gap. That is also possible. If it is happen, okay, it's cool. Otherwise, I will keep looking for sell. If it is broken, I'll start to look for that buy again. Now, I'm not interested to do anything over here. Just let this go. So thank you guys for being over here. Make sure that before leaving our stream, you have pushed the like button. Subscribe to our channel if you are new. Until the next session or next video, next live. Cheers, guys.